things. Some are with the flux.
Them who are saying mobile phone is a social evil, because I am also on the side of that.
You are trying to say that mobile phone is a social evil. Okay, prove it.
Because in mobile phone there are so many sites and apps where adults, most of youngsters are so many engaged on social media, and because of that they have seen so many things which can put harmful impact on society, and there are so many things which happen because of mobile phones, and while using the mobile phone, setting in a wrong posture is also impact on your physical health, and
But that can also that can be the same thing can happen when you're sitting on a chair.
yeah, but most of the time
It doesn't mean that you will leave sitting on the chair.
yeah, it can happen, but when we are so many into the mobile phone, then we don't think about anything.
Hey, right now you are pretty much engrossed into speaking. You have forgotten so many things. So don't you think that sometime posture is something that we can't simply pay attention to? So anybody wants to add anything to that, or anybody wants to say anything against that?
I agree with Shalini. As my friend said, that people show creativity by making shorts. So I want to ask a question. In YouTube, everyone is a teacher. So how can we trust who is the best for us?
Or who is the right one? Yes. Yes.
Who doesn't know anything.
Also outside, if you go outside, so now many people are running their own institute, and you don't know who is teaching and how much he knows.
He knows.
He knows.
How
you will judge it?
But in offline, we know that who is the best, and we can demo. But in YouTube, there are lots of teachers. So how can we?
So I think she's trying to say that offline you need to pay something, online is free, you keep on watching. But who is going to play the role of a custodian here? Because when you have a child at your home, if the child is playing with something which is quite harmful, so mother has to take the initiative, mother has to take care of their child. But when it comes to mobile phone, who is going to play that role of a mother there? Who is going to stop? Or who is going to say enough is enough? Who is going to draw the line? That's what I want to know. So I want some people to shed some light on this.
Okay, I would like to tell about that. As we are discussing about the too much use of the mobile phone, even the mobile phone companies also agree with that point, because there is a feature in our mobile phone that there is a notification can pop up. When it's enough, then you can stop using your mobile phone. There is a time limits are showing on the mobile phone. Like if you are using an iPhone, there is a time chart. You can see your weekly chart as well. That how much mobile phone are you using.
Okay, we understand that, but how many people go ahead and simply check that, and how many of you follow that?
So I disagree with you, because I also set a time of screen time, but sometimes I change that time.
So so she's trying to say that rules are meant to be broken. So yes. So what about others? A guy is sitting at the corner yawning from there. So what do you want to say? You have been playing a lot of games, online games. Do you think that sometime you simply forget about your studies, or you forget even eating? A lot of people get lost into playing, and sometimes they don't even drink water. It happens. Am I right or wrong? So what do you want to say, Mr. Gamer? What is your opinion?
I'm not like them who did not eat their food.
So you keep your plate next to the mobile phone. All right, so mobile phone has become a new salad plate. So, okay. So what about others? Yeah, people here, they are not speaking. Yes, mister?
So I want to tell you, technological development in the mobile phone. As we know that we are living in a technological era.
Okay.
So mobile phone provides so many facilities, like as my friend said, that Google Pay and alarm and other types of facilities. So mobile phone is the greatest invention as we know that, so mobile phone provides many facilities like Google Pay.
So you are trying to say that it is not a social evil.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In my opinion, I am.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, sir, mobile phone is very useful for the childrens and.
It is one of the biggest reformers.
Yes, sir.
It is reforming people.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's hear some other people saying something. Yes, some people are not speaking here. Yes, Mr. Do you want to say something or you have already said everything? Yes.
I would like to tell you something, some disadvantages of mobile phone.
Earlier you were in favor? No. We just want to, you need to stick to one side of it. Either you are saying mobile phone is something that can be called a social evil, or you are against that. You can't simply have two pies at the same, or two candies. You have to go for one. So after listening to other people, do you have any opinion to make, or are you against someone or something?
Yeah, as he said that a point that mobile phones rises a road accident. And he said that mobile phone has a alarm. You can replace it by a watch. It is also used.
Table clock or timepiece.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are many of people use alarm in the mobile phone, but they get up and switch off. So it's not.
Yeah, sometimes we set 4 or 5 alarms. If I wake up in the morning around 5 o'clock, I have another alarm, 5:15, because I know that I will turn it off and I will go for the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
I disagree with you.
So what is your point then? What do you want to say?
It is social evil. As you can add some points, my experience, I take some children and I give some addition for a girl. He uses she used mobile and calculate with.
She took help from the mobile phone.
Yeah, she do.
So don't you think she's very smart? She's able to use mobile phone. She's able to use mobile phone at a very young or tender age.
Many people use mobile phones who don't know about ABCD.
It's okay. A lot of people are able to drive cars. They are not educated, but they are educated in terms of driving skills. So they are very good. So we can't simply judge somebody by using mobile phone. That person is literate or illiterate. So girl sitting next to you smiling from there, what do you want to say? Yes. After listening to her, she's saying, I'm totally against.
And as we have our smartphones, so we have a lot of information. We can read a lot of things. But it's also making our brain weaker, because humans are acquiring 3 times more than information we used
3
to
times
take,
more information than
we used to take. And it also affected it, we are forgetting a lot of things, and many students are facing problem in remembering things. That's how mobile phone affecting our brain's memory.
Because with the mobile phone, we are simply watching everything. So whatever that we watch, it creates an impression on our active brain or like a conscious memory. So sometimes people are feeding so much information that they are not able to keep a track of that information. So when we require that information the most, we are not able to come up with the right answer. We can say that our brain is just like a huge library with lots of books, but there is no catalog. Yes, what about others? Yes.
As per my conception, the
Perception.
mobile phone conception.
Okay, perception. In my perception.
As per my perception, the mobile phones are mobile phone is a many technical options like downloading and alarm we will.
We have heard all those things, but what is your point? What do you want to say? We know mobile phone can help us in many ways, but do you really think that it is a social evil?
Yeah, it is a social evil.
How?
It is a social evil for during the pandemic time. The mobile phone is oriented the people and most of the people and it is decline to the brain of people.
Okay, sorry, but I'm not able to understand. So during pandemic, a lot of people were using mobile because the use of mobile phone was at a very like high rate. A lot of people, even kids, they were watching and using mobile phones, and they were using it with their parents' consent. Why? Because a lot of teachers were teaching online, and a lot of people, like especially students, they were skipping those classes by what they were watching some other videos and playing games. Yes, were you taking classes during pandemic? Look at that, live example is there, saying no. Yes, mister.
So I want to share one more point. Like mobile phone affects not only human beings, it affects animal lives also. Because mobile phone release electromagnetic waves and it kills bird embryo also. Earlier we saw lots of sparrows, but now it is no more. Like technology.